Welcome everyone, I'm Jordan Sharp as we head into the Eastern Conference Finals, tipping off on Wednesday evening. It's time to start breaking down the matchup here between the number 1 seeded Atlanta Hawks and the number 2 seeded Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, despite the fact that the Cavs come in as the lower seed and without home court advantage, they still are well priced here as the favorite at minus 225 to win the series. Now, Cleveland does have some concerns in this one. I do think this price may be slightly overvalued, but I don't think there's many people picking the Hawks out there over the Cleveland Cavaliers in this series, despite the fact that Cleveland just a little banged up. Of course, without Kevin Love, but LeBron James a little bit hobbled after the series with the Bulls, and of course Kyrie Irving is definitely hobbled a little bit with that foot sprain that he's been dealing with. Been looking a little bit better, but of course he hurt his knee against the Chicago Bulls in game number 6 of that series in that blowout win. Didn't return to the game. Not really sure of his status for Wednesday's game, but he should have enough rest to get out there and play. It would be very surprising to me if he doesn't play. But at minus 225, with all of the injury concerns, I'll probably have to lay off the Cleveland Cavs series price here and try to get some in-game betting value between these two teams. Just because the price is so high at this point, there is still, I think, a little bit more risk considering that this is LeBron's first year with the Cleveland Cavaliers. We saw with his first year with Miami, they weren't able to get it done. Even though they could definitely win this series rather easily against Atlanta, Atlanta's not going to lay down. They've caused some matchup problems for this team, most specifically Jeff Teague and Paul Millsap. Millsap is going to give Tristan Thompson or whoever is guarding him some problems unless they're able to switch LeBron James on Paul Millsap. But I think that would really hurt the Cleveland Cavaliers offense because it would have LeBron really expending himself a lot on the defensive end. And of course, Jeff Teague against Kyrie Irving. With Kyrie a little bit banged up, I think Teague is going to have to own that matchup if the Hawks want any chance of winning the series. Their price to win the series coming in at plus 185 is not that bad, but it's not good enough, I think, for me to take a chance on it here, even against the hobbled Cleveland Cavaliers team. I think that for me to take a shot on Cleveland, they would have to be at least minus 200 or less, and I would think that I would need to get the Hawks here at 2-1 or better in order to have a chance to take the series price here. But that will do it for the series price look for the Eastern Conference Finals. Those odds coming at you from Bovada Sportsbook. Make sure you check out some of my NBA picks of the day here for the Western Conference Finals today, and some of my other NBA articles coming out later this week. But until then, I'm Jordan Sharp, and this has been another edition of the Sharp Pick.